Everybody out there in YouTube land, Triple B's is back in the haunted basement once again, and welcome and thank you for joining me today. And in this episode, I am doing Scream 3. Yes, we already did 1, we did 2, now we're on 3. And then next week we're doing 4, and then maybe do a recap of 5 because we are on the road to Scream 6. So, was Scream 3 good? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Sydney. Scream 3 is an American slasher film from the year 2000, the millennium, and it is directed by Wes Craven. Unfortunately, Kevin Williamson didn't write this, but apparently he had some notes about it. And we got, was it Ethan Kruger that took over the writing assignments on this one? And did he do a good job? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Cotton where he's in his car and he's driving home, and then he gets a phone call, and it's from some chick, and she's like, "Hey, I think I recognize your voice." He's like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, starts flirting with her. "Oh, you're a naughty boy. What would your girlfriend say?" What makes you think I have a girlfriend?" "I know you do. I'm right outside your bathroom door." "Who is this?" "She's in the shower and she has a nice little voice. Let's come in for a closer look. She's very pretty, Cotton." A step up from Marine Prescott. Speaking of which, let's play a little game. You answer right, your girlfriend lives. Answer wrong, and she dies. Where is Marine's daughter, Sydney? Who the fuck is this? Somebody who would kill to know where Sydney Prescott is. Your last chance, Cotton. You got connections. You know where she is. You listen, you fucking psycho. You lay a finger on Christine, and I swear I will kill you. Wrong answer. Wait, hell, hello? Fuck. Alright, this movie is gonna star Neve Campbell, David Arquette, Courtney Cox, Patrick Dempsey, that dude from Loverboy. Man, we got Parker Posey. Man, she's got some nice abs in this one. And we got Scott Foley, the dude from Felicity. What the fuck? Also with Lance Hendrickson and Matt Kessler. Dude, we got Jenny McCarthy in this. You guys remember her from Playboy. Scream 3 was released as the third installment in the franchise, and it was going to be the concluding story to this trilogy. But the Scream franchise was revived 11 years later with Scream 4. Christina gets out of the shower and she notices that the bathroom door is wide open. Cotton is driving all crazy trying to get to her, trying to pick her up. He's calling on the phone. Fucking answer. Christina's walking around in a towel with water dripping off of her wet legs. She goes into the bedroom and we're like, yes, drop that towel. And she does, but unfortunately the camera goes down with it. But then it focuses on the wall and the phone line has been cut. As Christina gets dressed, loud rock music turns on. She's like, Cotton, is that you? Are you home? She goes and turns it off. She says, Cotton, I know how you like your stab games. Cotton's voice says, Christine, hun, are you all right? I'm home. She's like, Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. You're never gonna believe what just happened to me. What are you talking about? And all of a sudden, Ghostface appears and he pulls out a knife. Christina turns around and runs down the hallway, but she slips and falls. because she's still a little wet from the shower. Ghostface goes and tries to stab her, but he slips also when he misses. Christina gets up and kicks him in the face, and then she runs into the bedroom and slams the door on Ghostface and fucks him up. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to scare you that bad. Come on, open the door, Cotton says. Christina says, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What? I'm sorry, babe. I was just trying to take the game to the next level." "Come on, hun. Please open up the door." "The game?" she says. "Yeah, the game. What are you talking about?" "Talking about how much fun it is gonna be to rip your insides out. Now open the fucking door, Christine." "Oh my god." And he stabs the door over and over again. Cotton pulls up and he runs inside. "Christine, hun." As Cotton looks around the house, he sees the bedroom door and it has a bunch of stab marks on it. He grabs a fire pit tool and he goes and he's like, "Chris, can you open the door?" And she's not getting anything. And so he starts to ram it and he rams it open. And when he gets into the bedroom, Christina comes busting out of the closet with a golf club and swings it at him. "Cotton, stay back." "Chris, what's going on, babe? You've gone crazy, that's what." "Chris, was there somebody in the house?" "No, get back." Okay, just calm down, okay?" "Why are you trying to kill me?" "What are you talking about? Just give me the club, all right? Give me the club, please." All of a sudden, Ghostface appears behind Christine, and Cotton sees him, and he's like, "Christina, move out of the way." And as he says that, Christina swings the club at him and hits him in the head. And Cotton looks up and is like, "Christine, behind you." And then Ghostface stabs Christine right in the back. And then she falls down. And then Ghostface slashes at Cotton and gets him in the arm. But then Cotton gets the upper hand because he grabs the bookshelf and fucking throws it on Ghostface. And he looks down and he's kind of all hurt. And he sees the club and he reaches for the club. But Ghostface pushes the bookshelf and hits him in the face. And then he fucking falls on the ground. And then Ghostface stabs him right in the gut. And then he says, "It was a simple game, Cotton. You should have just told me where Sydney was. Now you lose." How did you guys like that opening scene? I thought it was pretty damn good, to be honest with you. But, let's kind of go a little bit more into the story here. Um, Officer Detective Kincaid, fucking Patrick Dempsey, lover boy, he contacts fucking Courtney Cox's character, fucking Gail Weathers. He's like, "Yo, the killer is leaving a picture of Marine Prescott." Sharon Stone? No, not Sharon Stone. Marine Prescott. And it's like, "Fucking, can you come help with this case?" And so they're filming Stab 3. So now we got double characters. We've got two Gales, two Deweys, two Sydneys, so on and so on. And they're in like the backlot filming it at the studio. And so that is the atmosphere of this movie, is like, a movie studio. And it's just kind of weird. I don't know. It didn't work for me. Again, the atmosphere in this movie wasn't too good. But now Gail runs into Dewey and finds out that he is working as an advisor on Stab 3 because he lived the Woodsboro murders, and that's what this is based on. Now, as the characters get picked off one by one, even Jenny McCarthy's character, fucking Sarah Darling, gets killed pretty much next, and really kind of uneventful fucking scene. But the characters are gonna get picked off one by one. The movie's gonna get shut down. There is one badass fucking scene I'm gonna talk about right now, and we got Randy coming back in a lost scary movie tape, and let's see what he says. "Yeah, I told you I'd make a movie, huh?" If you're watching this tape, it means I feared I did not survive the killings here at Windsor College. And for giving up my virginity to Karen Kolchak, which is probably not a good idea. "Karen Kolchak, Yes, Karen Kolchak. Creepy Karen? Shut up. She's a good person. Okay, we were working late one night, putting some tapes away in the porno section. One thing led to another. Shit happens. Anyways, the reason why I'm here to help you so that my death does not go in vain. My life's work is to save some other poor soul from getting mutilated. If the killer does come back and he is for real, there's a few things that we have to remember. Is this simply just another sequel? Well, if it is, then same rules apply. But here is the critical thing. If you find yourself dealing with an unexpected backstory and a preponderance of an exposition, then the sequel rules do not apply because you're not dealing with a sequel. You are dealing with the conclusion chapter of a trilogy. That's right, rarity in the horror field, but it does exist and a force to be reckoned with because true trilogies are all about going back to the beginning, discovering something that wasn't true from the get go. Godfather, Jedi, all reveal something that we thought was true that wasn't true. So, if this is a trilogy that you are dealing with, then you're going to have some super trilogy rules. Rule number one: you got a killer who's gonna be superhuman. Stabbing him won't work, shooting him won't work. Basically, in the third one, you gotta cryogenically freeze his head and decapitate him or blow him up. Anyone, including the main character, can die. And yes, Sid, that means you. I'm sorry, it's the final chapter, but this thing fucking could be Reservoir Dogs by the time this whole thing is through. And number three, the past will come back to bite you in the ass. Whatever you think about the past, forget it. The past is not at rest. Any sins that you think you committed in the past are about to break out and destroy you. And in closing thoughts, I want to say good luck. Godspeed. And for some of you, I'll see you soon. Because the rules say not all are you gonna make it. I didn't. Not if you're watching this tape. And now the crew has to successfully survive the Super Trilogy rules. Alright, Dewey, Gail, Jennifer, and Angelina, and Tyson go to attend the Stab 3 director Roman Bridger's birthday party at the mansion. And when they get there, things take a deadly turn when Ghostface shows up and starts killing them one by one. So Dewey and Gale get tied up by Ghostface as he lures Sydney to the mansion. And so as she's getting there, she sees that Dewey and Gale are tied up, and she goes in to try to fucking untie them. And then Ghostface appears, and then they kind of have this showdown where fucking it's kind of a chase scene. But what happens is that Sydney now discovers that Roman is Ghostface, the killer. And Roman explains to Sydney that he is Maureen's daughter, that they are half brother and sister. And the reason why he's bitter is because his mother rejected him years ago. And he sought revenge by setting off the chain of events of murders in Woodsboro and at Windsor College. And he plans to kill Sydney and frame her for the murders in this one. But she overcomes him as they have a battle. And of course, the final girl wins. And then she goes back to her home in the woods, and they got Detective Kincaid there and her dog and Dewey and Gail, and they're gonna watch a movie, and then Gail proposes, or Dewey proposes to Gail. In cut credit scene. All right, man. Fucking final thoughts on this movie was it was just like a mystery, almost like a Clue movie. a whodunit, and it kind of just brought all these characters together where you had two of them, two of each other, two movie sets, and all that. I mean, it was all right. I mean, what they tried to do with it, it was just okay to me, to be honest with you. I don't hate it, and it's not like a fucking shitty ass movie. It doesn't suck. That's fucking cool about it. Yeah, it doesn't suck. That's fucking pretty cool that it doesn't suck. But it's not, everything all ain't the greatest. Um, Positives in it was, the Randy scene so quick, but I liked it. And Ghostface, when they had him on the fucking, when you heard his voice, when you heard Roger L. Jackson's voice in it, that was good. The negative in it was when they would fucking not use his voice when he was talking, when it would just mimic like Cotton or mimic fucking Dewey and it would mimic Sydney. Um, it just that did not work at all. It like totally took you out of it because Scream fans and Ghostface fans, you gotta hear fucking Roger L. Jackson's voice. You have to. It makes it so much better, and it makes it better for me. I can fucking imitate his voice, Sydney, and do it right now. And so, that's what you want. You don't want to hear, oh, Cotton, yo, it's me. No, that doesn't fucking work. It really fucking sets the tone way down. And for it to be a trilogy, fucking trilogies hardly work. Man, look what happened. Hey, let's fucking talk about the recent trilogy real quick. The fucking Halloween trilogy. Did that work for you all? Did fucking Corey work for you all at the end of that one? I don't know. All right. That was my final thoughts. Now let's get to the ranking. One last final thought before I get to my ranking. You put Jay and Silent Bob, Kevin Smith, and Jason Mewes in a fucking Scream movie. Cheers, y'all. So, my final ranking on Scream 3. Uh, it's going to be, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. That means I watched it. You know, it was okay. Or maybe, it didn't suck half the time. Yeah, it just didn't really care for this one too much. But, it was okay. So, thank you all for joining me in a haunted basement studio. Fucking cold down here, hearing fucking noises. Bam, right there. Did you guys just hear that fucking knock? I just did. Thank you for joining me down in a haunted basement studio. And hit that like button if you like the video and consider hitting that sub button on the way out. That really helps me out a lot here in the haunted basement studio. And Triple B's is out, you motherfuckers. You keep it whore.